2nd and 6 now. End around. John Brown is going to look to pass. Looking for Allen, and he's got it! Touchdown Bills on a trick play to start things off. He had 62 yards of offense in that first half. His low total for a half. Let's check in with Lisa.
Yeah, Tess, well, Bill O'Brien was not really in the mood.
Whoa! They are saying that's a live ball and a touchdown. As you can see, Carter vehemently defending his actions. That is being ruled a Buffalo Bills touchdown.
He doesn't take a knee, and he throws the ball at the referee.
Can you believe that? As Johnson smartly grabs it and scores. Jaquan Johnson, the rookie on special teams, says, I will gladly take it. John Perry, what do you got?
Let's see what this flag is for.
I've got an illegal for.
You know, there is no fair catch signal. I get it. But the receiver in the end zone basically gives himself up. This play's over. This is common sense football officiating.
What's the signal there that he's doing with the two fists?
That's a safe signal. I'm not coming out. It's a safe signal. They all use it. Gives himself up. Tosses it to the referee. Let's interject some common sense here, men.
After discussion, it's been determined that the runner gave himself up. Therefore, it is a touchback. It'll be Houston's ball at the 20-yard line.
Common sense prevails. But for a moment there, we were right off the cliff in this thing. I mean, Perry.
We did not want that to happen in our game or any game.
I don't think America wanted this to happen, nor did they want this to go for a review in New York. So common sense prevailed. Let's play ball.
Whew.
Pretend it never happened. Look the other way.
Go get more chips.
As Bojorquez will try to pin here. Carter's going to let it go over his head, and it goes into the end zone. And the official takes a tumble there. Zip Bills here. Be careful. We're watching you. Here's Watson now. Blockers in front. Inside the 10. Lowers the shoulder and in. Watson gonna take a shot downfield. And what an effort from Hopkins. Big play in a big moment. And he did it against Tre'Davious White. 41 yards from DeAndre Hopkins.
This is all pro on all pro. A little bit of an out and up. Watson puts it out there, and DeAndre Hopkins wins the one-on-one battle as he stacks Tre'Davious White behind him. And those hands that wear a 4 extra large glove corral that ball in.
The deepest throw of the night for either team, and it goes into the hands of Hopkins. Allen, no timeouts as he runs, and he does so well all the way out to midfield. He laterals the ball. The ball is then batted out of bounds by Dawson Knox, and a flag is down.
You know, he takes it backward. Now they're going to take a look at this as a potential bat. If it is batted backwards towards their team area, it's not a foul. If it's forward, it is an illegal bat.
But how unnecessary was that? Why would you ever do this? It's not desperation.
There is no foul for an illegal bat as the ball was batted backward and out of bounds. The ball is placed at the spot where it went out of bounds. First down.
I honestly don't know if I've ever seen anything like that.
There's a minute 4 remaining, Boog, and he's acting like it's the final play of the game. Just go down. He's going to tuck and go up and try to get over Cunningham. And a flag is down at the 46.
I think it might be an illegal blindside block. A lineman's coming back towards that goal line, initiating force with the shoulder.
This will be a costly one then for Buffalo.
I think they're going to get Cody
Personal
Ford.
foul, blindside block, number 70. 15-yard penalty, repeat third down.
That's huge because they were in field goal range to set up for a game-winning kick. The rookie, Cody Ford, that's just, you just can't do that. The quarterback is already by you. He's already past that defender, so there's no need for you to make that play other than selfishness.
Watson, pressure off the edge. Watson survives it and then checks down to Jones. Jones inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 20, to the 10-yard line. Taiwan Jones. Deshaun Watson, magical. 34 yards.
And the Buffalo Bills have him dead to right. Matt Milano and Neal, they bring the blitz on the outside, and he is dead to right. But the guy that Dabo Swinney said was the closest thing he's seen to Michael Jordan, he put the S on his chest, and he got out and made an unbelievable throw.
Two men running full speed, ran into him at the same time, and he stood up to it and came up with what is the play of the game for the win in overtime to advance the Texans. Got it. Great game in Houston. NFL 100.
16-0, 6 wins in the regular season, 10 times playing on a Saturday night in the postseason, winning all of those. And they start the second quarter, ready to strike, second and goal from the 5.
Brady's yelling at Julian, get in your spot.
Julian was not targeted in that first half. It's got the handoff, and he can strut in for the touchdown, untouched.
This is a Patriots special. I'm pretty sure they did this on purpose. Julian, get in your spot, like it doesn't matter. And then you just hand him the ball. And right there, it's a walk-in. But if he gets sacked quickly, they get the ball right there. That's why you rush nobody.
They'll use all the time and step into this one.
You could just send them out there to take this. If they take a delay a game, that's different than the timeout. You know they're punting if they're taking the delay.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
He's only had 2 touchbacks the whole year. Kern.
This has come up a couple times now. Tennessee's going to try and take multiple delay of games.
What happened last week down in Houston?
Now watch Belichick saying when the clock starts here, what happens is it start to run, because I don't want him wasting my clock. We're down 1. Vrabel's like, I want to waste this clock and go to 5 minutes. I tell you, Gene Steratore, this clock is running right here. What's the difference at the 5-minute mark if you were to do this? Would it stop?
No, well, yeah, Tony. What he can do right now is have another false start if he chooses. The clock will wind, but inside of 5 minutes, then any penalty accepted or declined, the next snap will be on the snap without a wind or a running clock.
False start, there it is, exactly right. And that's why Vrabel's going to take multiple delay of games. That was just a different way to take a delay of game. So now what happens if you take a delay of game multiple times?
Offense. Number 59. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So what happens is if you take... This is a chess game between these two. Gene, when you take multiple delay of games, there's a penalty eventually.
That's correct, Tony, and the penalty will turn into an unsportsmanlike conduct foul. So the question that Coach Belichick is asking now is, can Tennessee take another false start without having the 15-yard penalty?
This is where it's unique, because Tennessee's going to do it again, and they're going to take it to the 5-minute mark. And now Belichick doesn't like it, because if it was 2 delay of games, they can't do it again. But since he ran a false start on the second one, It's very Belichick-esque in that he knows the rules so cold.
Oh, how about Vrabel, his pupil?
Oh, another false start.
It looked like the Patriots may have caused that. They're pointing over to the Patriots side who are in the neutral zone.
Neutral zone infraction.
Yeah.
Defense, number 29. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Now this becomes very interesting now because this foul was on New England. Now if Tennessee false starts, do we start this sequence over again? Exactly.
After 5 minutes, does the clock keep running?
No, inside of 5 minutes, any penalty accepted or declined will start on the snap after that.
So it only works right before the 5-minute mark when you're wasting clock. That's why a couple coaches have tried to do this.
So any way you slice it, they've shortened the game by almost 20%. To end it,
the two of them together.
What it is.
Yes. I mean, we'll never see this run again, Jim.
Brady's pass is intercepted and returned for a touchdown by Logan Ryan, the former Patriot. He didn't drop it this time.
No, he didn't. Gets a second chance.
And this to make it a 10-point game. And the pressure now is on this. You got Rudolph up here at the top. Cousins throws. Pass is caught for the win. Kyle Rudolph and the Vikings are moving on. Absolute stunned silence here in New Orleans. The Saints wondering if there's going to be a review for a push-off. And how ironic would that be if they give that a look?
Well, he definitely extends the right arm, but from what we've seen throughout the year, you can't imagine that would be overturned. But, Mike, I'm going to defer to you.
Thanks. I'll give it back to you, Troy. This is one now that New York will look at. They have to make a decision. They have to make a decision on whether or not, A, there is pass interference, and is it big enough in the replay situation they have with pass interference now to call. Clearly he does get separation and he does extend the arm.
And they are not going to look at it. And this is a final 26-20. Let's go down to Chris Myers.
The Giant game, which they won with a great second half comeback. Now he's going to dump it off here. Look at that move by Sanders, and then he's thrust forward by the Seahawks to pick up the first down. Poona Ford was tackling him and was able to send him 3 yards past where he was going to initially be stopped for a first down.
How cool was that play? Watch Sanders catch this up and then moonwalk backwards for 3 or 4 steps, come back out the other way, and then Poona Ford shot him forward for the first down, or close to it.
Yeah, close to it. They're going to, I think, bring the chain gang in. There's your moonwalk right there.
Because it was Thriller. No. That's pretty cool. We've seen some really cool plays in this game.
Very.